This is basically what I'm doing now. I don't know the camera angles, as I said, but what I'm doing now is this evening, because what I have been doing, yeah, is I think it's about coming up to 2 months now, or we're in the last week, going up to 2 months, 7 weeks. So 7 weeks ago, I started where on the weekend I upload some recording, some musical recording to YouTube, right? So basically, what I'm going to be doing now, this song is basically the title of it, or what I call it, is I See Things Clearly. It's basically Bruno Mars, the beat. When I see her face, blah, 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 blah. That song. I took it and I did my little flip to it. Now, I've already recorded, done a mix, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm doing now is I'm going to go over the mix a final time. And I'm going to also basically talk about some of the processing that I'm doing to get the sound that I'm getting. So I'll start it like this. You have the beat.
Coast to Coast Mixtapes.com.
We know that beat. Okay. So the first thing, or I loaded the beat, recorded on it. Boom. Once I recorded my vocals, the next thing that I did was, in the beginning I didn't used to do this, but obviously what I've been doing and what I suggest anyone who, if you're going to be going through this process, like you've been creating music before but you've never actually done all of the processes by yourself, what I would suggest is for recording, mixing, mastering, all of these different things, filming, editing, film, all of these processes, there's countless of YouTube channels. And people basically, they give you information of how the process works and how they do the process. What I would also recommend is, because one of the strategies I've used, yeah, is I will come across a channel about whatever the information is that I want to know. And I will just zone in on that channel. So I will just be on, like, so everything that they've uploaded, I would spend the time going through watching everything. But while I'm watching everything, I'm also practicing everything, whether it's the recording, mixing, mastering, or the filming process. Boom. While I'm doing that, what I'm also doing is I'm zoning in not just on one. I'm zoning in on a whole bunch of other channels. And I'm absorbing all of the information and I'm crossing, or basically what I'm taking, bits from here, bits from here, bits from here, bits from here. Once you learn all of the processes, you just take the pieces that you want and then you put it into your thing. And once you do that, basically you will realize, I'm not going to say to someone, oh, you're going to be the best person tomorrow, but there is a theory or an idea or a strategy that you can master anything you spend about 10,000 hours on, the kind of thing. Basically, do a little bit of Google, you'll realize 10,000 hours and you'll be fairly, or they say you should be able to master whatever it is. So the vocals that I recorded was this.
Ooh, Continental. I once was lost, but somehow I've seemed to find my way. The skies are so cloudy, everything was gray.
Right.
But with every step I took and every opportunity that I met.
Right. So basically, what I did to this vocal was this. First, I ran it through Melodyne. And if you go and do your Googles and stuff, you can find out all the different things. But Melodyne, what I've used it for is once I run the vocals through it, and what I do is I do about 30% of the tuning. I don't really do any pitch drift. And then I go into the there's another little section. I'll go through this more and show it visually so people can follow what I'm saying. I then go and I adjust like the velocity, how loud, the loudest parts and the softest parts, and I basically put it 50% to 50%, so balance that out. Boom. So that's the first thing. Then I run it through
Ooh,
Waves tune.
Continental. I once was lost,
Right?
but somehow I've seemed to find my way.
And I'm gonna do something right now because I forgot what the key of the beat is, because this I'm going over the mix. So before I use something else, but I'm going over the mix now because I'm once I finish with it, I'm gonna basically I'm gonna upload it. Yeah. To do the whole pitch thing, obviously Melodyne, bam bam bam. But there's a company, I forget the name of the company. I think it's called Mick. I forget the name of the company, but the thing is mixed in key. And what it does is you upload or you load the song into it, and it basically finds the tempo, it finds the key, the energy, it tells you everything about the beat or everything about the rhythm. I guess it basically tells you everything based on what is registered. I'm trying to find this beat now. Where is it?
Coast to Coast Mix.
Right. Yeah. How I got the beat as well. So if you noticed, there's a lot of beats or there's a lot of stuff that I've recorded, and you hear the Coast to Coast tag in the beginning of it. There is lots of Coast to Coast mixtape instrumental CDs